jump right to it here. I did some limit switches, so there's the one all the way over, back off, and then clicks out onto the other side there. No stolly. So that's good. And then center right there. So did was come from the ESC, run in through diode, out through that side there, then through and back around, and then it goes back into the positive side. So then the negative is from the motor, right? So this goes in. How does this go again? I always got to remember myself how this goes. I write it down so I don't have to remember. Yeah, so it comes from the controller from the ESC. It goes from there. It goes from the battery, or sorry, from the ESC connection, runs through here, and I think that's the closed to the normally closed, to the normally closed to the closed, and then that goes on its way to the motor, and then from the motor it goes back out. So I made a little bracket right there, fits around the servo, just a piece of 90-degree metal. Still access the little clips that hold that down through there, because I drilled some holes through it. Then I put these screws through here, and then I mounted the switches here and here. I used really long arms, and they just pivot off the servo, and then you can hear that click there. I put those stopper pieces in there because the thing is so long that it can actually hit the switch off, but it'll start bending the arm, and then what'll end up happening eventually is I'll probably start having an arm that's always, you know, way back there, bent and stuff. So I put these little stopper pieces that time out with the button on the top there, and that's how that goes. And then I don't have to worry about stalling up the motor when I'm turning. So that sits like that. Just all those little pieces I used, they're just pieces of vinyl trim I had from Renault that I was doing at the house. And yeah, so that's stuff you put on the corner. Anyways, I just cut some, made it a little bit thinner so it would stay away from the little drive piece there. And there you go. So that's clicking out. That sits there. And then I got forwards. I got backwards. It's like I said, I got the limit switches down to like 25% or something. So it's just crawling around. And then as far as it goes inside the truck, got the driver in there. I got everything sitting in here right now. My ESCs are down there. I have to switch this around to the FS i6S. The one controller I have has springs. As soon as that's done, then I can hook up the motor for the dump box and get this thing back to being a dump truck. I streamlined the lead in the back there. Can't really see it. Hang on a second here. I put a light over everything because it's just so dark. But I got a bunch of lead in the back there. There's the battery I'm running for now. I'm going to put a 2000 milliamp battery with a Dean's plug on it back in, and put it right down on the bottom like it was, and then that way it keeps the battery out of there, and I think 2000 milliamp will be just fine. Mounted the switch on the side, and I got a couple of switches in there I could cut out and just join them together, but whatever for now. I got my ESC right down there for the servo, and there's my limit switches right there, and yeah, works out well. Didn't really have to do too much in terms of a servo conversion, which is kind of nice. And yeah, there you go. So I guess what I'm going to do now is actually I'll put the, so I won't have anything for the sound and the lights. That's, oh shoot, my driver came loose. I got him glued in there. He's gonna stay put there. Larry, no legs there. He's gonna call him Larry Long Legs, but he ain't got no legs. Anyways, that's what I got, and it's coming along nice. So looking forward to doing some more stuff to it. Oh, little glitch there. So someone was coming up the driveway. I didn't know who they were. All good. Anyways, here's a thing of it turning there. There we go. And then there it goes. There you go. all told, right on. Gonna get the FlySky controller sorted out, get a battery, and then I can put the box on. I chopped it off, as you can tell anyways, so I can put it off in 2 sections. And then if I never need to access anything, I can just take the cab off without having to pull the whole assembly off. It was a little bit of a pain in the ass to take it apart. So that should make it a little bit easier. And yeah, there you go.